It is deadline day for Joran Vandersloot's attorneys. Today is the very last day for them to try to keep Joran's taped confession from being used against him in court. And even though he's been caught on tape talking about having NATALEE's body dumped overboard after a night of partying and sex on the beach,
among other things, it may not be enough to rearrest the prime suspect for the third time. Prosecutors will apparently need to get some harder evidence if they want to see Joran behind bars again. So what's it going to take to charge Joran? With us now is former NYPD detective and Fox News contributor Dietl. All right, so they really do need hard evidence this time. While everybody would think, wow, that confession is pretty damning, believe it or not, it's not enough to get him behind bars.
Well, you know, I think it's going to be the opinion of these judges are going to make that decision today. Am I correct?
Yeah.
They went for an appeal. As far as I'm concerned, you have a one-party consent law there in Aruba where that conversation was legal to do. So right now you have him talking about how this, that, how the body was disposed and all that. I really feel as though that should be enough, plus all the other circumstantial evidence, plus all the lying, John. I mean, let's let a jury look at it.
But remember, he's been arrested twice and let go, and each time the bar keeps getting raised. Now, evidently, the situation is you got to corroborate that taped confession. Joran is still free. Can his confession be corroborated? Can a cop like you get out there and say, well, look, he said this, I can back it up?
The only problem here, again, is he mentions this name of this other person that supposedly helped him. And in my mind is, why would that other person be concerned about him going to school the next day and make himself look like everything's okay? Go back into the casino so they can see you on a videotape. It sounds a little bit more of a guidance of a parental type expectation.
You're accusing the father.
I didn't say that. All I'm saying is
came really close.
All I'm saying is that it sounds a little bit more than another kid worrying about going to school, going on videotape. And the other part of this whole thing, because of the unusual circumstances here, I really believe this is a very big case for Aruba. Because as far as I'm concerned, Aruba stands. I don't want to go to Aruba. I don't want any of my family to go there. If they're going to treat a case like this like it's nothing, this little girl went there to have a good time, and now she's probably dead. We think she's dead. You know what? We have to stretch this a little bit. They have to come up to the bar. The bar keeps getting raised. Let's lower it a little bit, and let's bring this all out to the open. All his inconsistent testimony, all his inconsistencies, let's bring it all out.
NATALEE's parents are worried, and they have every right to be. I mean, in the hidden camera conversation, Vandersloot revealed that while he was in jail, his dad, at the time a Dutch lawyer and judge in training, actually had a cell phone delivered to him in jail.
You know what? That's part of it. He's a judge. Now, the father was supposedly a judge,
acting judge. In training. He
judge in training, whatever. So he actually was involved with the law. The whole investigation was screwed up from the beginning. So now the bar was raised because he was arrested twice. Now, because of those circumstances, John, you've got to lower the bar.
But you
and
let's reinvestigate.
Let's start. Let's erase the board and let's start from the top. One,
but that's impossible because the damage has already been done. And how many more strings were pulled?
Well,
I mean, he got a cell phone.
The damage has been done until this tape was discovered. Without this tape, I would sit here and say they have nothing. But that tape, to me, that guy wasn't that stoned either, Mr. Vandersloot. There was not that stoned. I faced him and gave him a subpoena to his face. This boy is a little demented-tated.
Demented-tated, and there's a judgitation issue here. Yeah. Dietl is with us. Bo, thanks very much.
Thanks, Bo.
In big crime, Julie?
Yeah, the ponytail bandit is under arrest, apparently. 21-year-old Morgan Michelle Hoke made headlines, remember, for committing a series of bank robberies, looking all sweet, innocent there with the ball cap and her hair wrapped back in a ponytail with her blonde hair pulled through that baseball cap. Well, just today, breaking news, authorities announcing that they have now